Like I said, my name is Jenny Hall, and I am not only a participant but also a sponsor of the Santa Cruz Challenge, and I am a myofascial release therapist. So basically, and I kind of see that glazed over look, myofascial release is basically, it's a form of therapeutic body work, more along the lines of physical therapy, but what we're doing with myofascial release is working within your body's three-dimensional connective tissue system, which is called the fascia. So have you guys ever taken a piece of raw chicken and pulled the skin off and seen this white filmy stuff that connects the skin to the meat, and it's kind of gross looking? That's our fascia. That's our connective tissue. That's what holds everything in our body together. It's found in every single cell of our body, whether it's bone cells, muscle cells, organs, it doesn't matter. It's fascia. It's what holds us together. And so basically what myofascial release is it's the belief that our body knows exactly how to heal itself. So when we sustain an injury through an accident or surgery, we have scar tissue buildup, what happens is that the fascia in that particular area binds together to protect that area that's been injured or maybe cut open through surgery, for lack of a better term. And so what happens is that as our body binds together to protect that area, it starts pulling from every single other area of our body. So the idea, or where the symptoms actually show up, where we might be feeling pain or tingling, numbness, loss of sensation, oftentimes, I work with a lot of clients who have migraines, so there's nausea or tinnitus or whatever it is, whatever symptoms you're feeling, that doesn't exactly mean that that's where the restriction is lying. The restriction can be somewhere completely different in your body. And so my job as a myofascial therapist is to really communicate with your body on a cellular level. So the way that my treatments usually work is that the first treatment's usually about an hour and a half. I like to do an intake. I like to talk with people and kind of get an idea of what's going on. And I make it pretty clear that we will touch on the areas where you're feeling pain or numbness or maybe just even, it couldn't even be pain. Maybe it's just, something's feeling a little off. Well, we touch on that area, but oftentimes I'm directed by your body to go somewhere completely different. I don't know why. I don't necessarily ask why. The body has an amazing way of taking itself through what we call a process of unwinding. And it's literally like taking itself through the reverse process of whatever it was that happened. So if it was an accident, it takes the body back through the process that the body went through to become injured in the first place. So case in point, my beautiful little daughter there, right there, Shelby, she's 5.5. Shelby was a planned home birth. Didn't happen that way. She actually presented breech, and so we made a really adventurous trip to the emergency room, and Shelby was born feet first. And when she was born, she had some minor injuries. She had bruising on her hips, but her head had this huge indentation on it, on the right side. And so her head was kind of shaped like a football. And Shelby was fortunate enough. We had a doctor, an MD at the time, who sent us to an osteopath, and then I actually ended up just dropping everybody and taking her to my myofascial therapist. But she, as a baby, and both my daughters actually been treated since they were born, but she went through a number of unwindings, and her unwinding process, I think, had a lot to do with how she was born. But the unwinding for babies is amazing because they actually take themselves through the reverse process of birth, because babies don't shoot straight out. They make a lot of twists and turns and stuff. So both of my girls have been treated since birth. Every time I could tell when she was getting stuck, I would take her in and get her treated because she wouldn't let me touch her. And it completely shifted. So she would hit the milestones that maybe she was working towards and just wasn't able to work through them herself. Myofascial release is gentle. It's usually a combination of deep tractioning and stretching as well as focus point work. So we work with a time-honored element that your body knows how to reverse itself on its own time. There's no force or manipulation. And so what I'm offering for the Santa Cruz Challengers is the Challenger Special. So basically it's half off the first session, which is a 90-minute body breakthrough session, and that will be $55. It's normally $110. And then I offer discounted packages if you purchase a package of 3 or more. The reason I recommend 3 packages is because right around the 3rd treatment is usually when I have clients start to see the results. And this work really helps people focus on what's going on in their body and paying attention to it, not just ignoring it. So I normally offer 10% discounted packages. For the challengers, I'm offering 15%, and this is good through the duration of the challenge. So, thank you.